Namaskara. This is a presentation on conditional mood in Kannada. As usual, I'll straight away start off with the example. You will get the idea and then you will see the pattern. In the end, I'll just give you a small note on what you need to know to understand conditional mood. Let's move on. Okay, conditional mood. What are the suffix? Re and ru. Okay, so if you do this work, how much will you give me? Sorry, if I do this work, how much money will you give me? ರೈಟ್ ನಾನು ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೀರಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ this re right is what needs to be added. Now it is not that simple. Madu verb you have to take, convert that to madida, and then you have to add re. So this madida is actually called past relative participle. So that is the concept that you need to learn. Past relative participle. I will talk about that in a separate video because it will get very long if I do that. Just apply the formula for the time being. The other video I will release it immediately after this conditional mode, releasing this conditional mode video, so that you'll get the concept, because I don't want to bore you with the grammatical concept. I straight away wanted to give example, right? Of course, if you want to understand the grammar, I have my learning Kannada from scratch playlist. You can see it in my YouTube channel that has got the gory details of all the grammatical concepts, right? Here, this video is to keep it less than 10 minutes and just give examples and make you understand. That is the objective here. Same thing, right? Okay. So madidare, how do? You take madu, make it into madida, add re. Then you will get this if I do. It is the same for if you do, if he does, if she does, everything will be the same. ಅವಳು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅದು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, same thing. Okay, so there is no change. Okay, so madu, madida, you add re. This is the formula. But you have to keep in mind that there are verbs in Kannada which are irregular in the past. Okay, for example, baru, right? Baru means to come. Baru will not be baridare, right? Like how you did madidare. Baru will become bandare because banda is the past relative participle of baru. Okay, these verbs are irregular, and that is also part of the next video that I will give, where I will talk about the concept of irregular verbs in Kannada and past relative participle. Both are linked, so I'll make one video just for that, a less than 10-minute video. Okay, so let's move on. So ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, so ನಾನು ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ. Even if I do this work, you will not give me money. ನಾನು ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ, so this ಮಾಡಿದರೆ becomes ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಮಾಡಿದರು means even if. ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, you will not give me money. Next example. If I see you, I will tell you. ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನೋಡು is to see. So ನೋಡು ನೋಡಿದರೆ. Formula you can apply. No, ಮಾಡು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ನೋಡು ನೋಡಿದರೆ. Okay. But ಕೊಡು is a irregular verb. ಕೊಡು, even though it's u ending. ಕೊಡು will become ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ because ಕೊಟ್ಟ is the past relative participle of ಕೊಡು. ಕೊಡು is to give. If I give, right? If you want to say if I give, then you will say ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ. Don't say nanu kodidare. That will all be wrong because kodu is a irregular verb. And this is the topic of the next video. So keep in mind that there are some verbs which are irregular verbs. You cannot do directly formula. You cannot apply this formula. Nodu, remove the u and make it into nodida. And then add re, you will get it. Because nodu is a regular verb. Madu is a regular verb. Kodu is a irregular verb. Okay, let's move on. Even if I see you, I will not tell you. ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೂ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. Of course, ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು I am using written form. Spoken form will be ನಿನ್ನನ್ನ. ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದರೂ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. I will not tell. Next, if I tell you, will you keep it as a secret? Right? ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, right? ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ನೀನು ಅದನ್ನು ರಹಸ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಡುತ್ತೀಯಾ? Right? If I tell you, will you keep it as a secret? Helidare, helu. Helu is also regular, so you're okay. So you can make it helidare. Nanu ninage helidare. Okay, even if I tell you, you will not understand. Nanu ninage helidaru, ninage gottu agodilla. You will not understand. Okay, kelu is also regular. If I ask you, you must tell me. If I ask, you must tell me, right? ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ನೀನು ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು. You must tell me. You have to tell me, right? ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಕೇಳು is to ask. So ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ನೀನು ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು. Even if I ask, you must not tell me, or you do not, you should not tell me. Okay? So ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದರೂ ನೀನು ಹೇಳಬೇಡ, right? Don't tell me. You don't tell me. That's what. Even if I ask, you don't tell me. ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದರೂ ನೀನು ಹೇಳಬೇಡ. Okay? This is ಇರು verb. If I am there, I will call you. ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Right? ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ is a spoken form. ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ is the written form. So that's why if you notice the Kannada script, I have put it as mad and then space tini, because the Kannada, what you call as the phonetic keyboard that I'm using to type this, will not allow me to write madtini. It will allow me to write only maduttene. Okay, that's why I have to put a hyphen here, because Martini is not even grammatical. But unfortunately, spoken Kannada is not grammatical. Okay, so you have to learn written Kannada to understand Kannada properly and then adapt yourself to spoken Kannada. That is the right way, but people want to take shortcuts because nobody has patience nowadays to learn the proper written Kannada. Okay, let's move on. ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Even if I'm there, I will not call you. ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೂ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೂ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Okay. Now here is a irregular verb agu. Agu will become ada. Okay. Ada is the past relative participle of agu. So agu is not agidare, right? It's wrong. So it's ada. If I become minister, I will develop our state. ನಾನು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡುವೆ. Okay, here this abhivriddhi maduve means this is actually a pure future tense. Whenever you are giving such statements, right, powerful statements, they will use pure future tense, right? It won't be martini, right? Because these are all like, if you want to say something with power, you use the pure future tense. There is a pure future tense in Kannada, which is maduvenu, but it is not used in spoken form. Spoken form, it will just, future tense is also same as present tense. Nale martini, I will do it tomorrow, right? You will say nale martini. I will do it now. Iga martini. Both are martini only. Okay. Only for such powerful statements you will use maduve. Right. Okay. Then even if I become minister, I should get opportunity to do good work. ನಾನು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದರೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಬರಬೇಕು. Okay. Then so you have to note that ಆದರೆ by itself, if it's not part of this type of if condition, ಆದರೆ by itself means but. Okay. For example, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು ಆದರೆ ಮಳೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಬಟ್ ರೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್. ಮಳೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ರೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್, ದೇರ್ ಯು ಯೂಸ್ ಆದರೆ. ಸೊ ಆದರೆ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕಂಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ linking two sentences. Okay, ಆದರೆ by itself means but. Okay, ಆದರೂ by itself means even though, yet, still. Okay. Example for ಆದರೂ will be ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಓದ್ತೀಯಾ ಆದರೂ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. You studied hard, still you did not pass. So that's your ಆದರೂ. Okay. Okay. Then next is baru. Again, it's a irregular verb. Baru, the past relative participle of baru will be banda. So bandare. If you come to my house, I will give you your book. Okay, ನೀನು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಬಂದರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. Right? Then ನೀನು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ, so even if you come to my house, ನೀನು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. You will not get your book even if you come to my house. ಬಂದರು. Okay, this is an irregular verb. Okay. Then these are two concepts that you have to understand for conditional mood. First concept is the concept of irregular verbs in Kannada. I'll talk about this as a separate video. Second concept is a past relative participle, which I talked about. These two put together is what is creating conditional moods. Okay, so look out for a separate video on these two concepts. Now Next page, I'm just giving a list of verbs where I have given the first set of green, these two lines, they are regular verbs. The next are irregular verbs. Okay, so this is the list from which I'm taking examples. And this is always the last slide. Okay, that's about it. Dhanyavadagalu. See you in the next video.